chicken. Always had a pot to mama job was tripping. Pops was on a proper mission. Now I got some distance. Really hard top, no drop edition. That new labor, cooking, mop the kitchen. Couple mansions for car garage and all foreign whips. Foreign with me that I'm all. And I ain't looking porn. Hooping met them while I touring.
Okay, we're live. Magandang hapon sa lahat. Magandang hapon kahit wala pang tao. Ba, may 2 people in the house na kaagad. Hello. Magandang umaga. Ay, hapon. Ano ba?
I just got the phone, got it blacked out. Yeah, look at what I did to it. Look at what I did to it. I just hit the blew a couple bands. Yeah, look at what I did to it. Look at what I did to it. Can't take it with me where I'm going. Might as well blow it. Look at what I did to it. Look at what I did to it. I just put the phone, put the in the life. Yeah, look at what I did to it. Look at what I did to it. I got it rolling, I got the pull up in foreign now. I know she going now. I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
O yun. Dalawang thumbs sa kagad para kay host. Maraming salamat.
Like she a model. Make her feel like she just hit the lotto. Big cash, quick fast. No pass. Jet lag. All no flops. Get back. Then I'm out here, pass it off like it's a rally. Yeah. I mean relay 150 on the freeway. Yeah. You the type to hit me up on the. Like where my girl at? Where they too clean for the laundry mat, starter pack. I'm the quarterback. A fresh, all of that. For real. I just copped the phone, got it blacked out. Yeah, look at what I did to it. Look at what I did to it. I just hit the blew a couple bands. Yeah, look at what I did to it. Look at what I did to it. Can't take it with me where I'm going. Might as well blow it. Look
Chill muna kayo dyan. May music naman yung NBA.
Yeah, look at what I did to it. For real. I got it rolling though. I got the pull up in foreign though. I know she going though. I know. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Okay. Game. Game na tayo. Dali natin ang season ko. Mga nakaview ngayon, meron ba dyan naman? NBA Fanatic, kahit na individual ko. May isa akong tawag sa Detroit. Pinahirapan ako ni ano. Ni Derrick Rose. Casual gaming lang tayo. Medyo pahinga muna sa matitinding laro like Death Stranding and Devil May Cry 5. Laro lang tayo saglit.
If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. Hi, everyone. Greetings. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. We'll take a look at the Cavaliers. Fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three. And checking out Orlando, 2.5 games back.
And when I look at Orlando, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Sexton is out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's Drummond in at the center. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change, and the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
They get the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Love. A shot off that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. To the paint. Changes up. And it's Fultz getting it to go.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Here's Thomas. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Now here's Thomas.
Ayaw talaga pumasok.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. Take a look at the Grizzlies. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And now for the Cavs, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
Love trying to break loose. A second chance effort, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The son of an NBA player, Love grew up learning all those tricks to draw fouls.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Now here's Fultz. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. Vucevic with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Fultz, no good. Vucevic against Sexton. And he gets the bucket.
Yes, you do. That pass on point on time. Thomas good at putting his teammates in the position to score.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Now the pass to Isaac. From short range. Fournier finds Vucevic. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, we were able to talk with Steve Clifford. He's concerned about Kevin Love's ability to control the boards at both ends. Coach said this is a guy who once averaged 15 rebounds a game in a single season. If we want to compete on the glass, we're going to have to bring multiple players and bring the fight. There's a reason that Kevin Love's middle name is that of the late, great Wes Unseld. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Thomas, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Shoots from 12. Bank shot, no good. Magic leading by 3. Here's Fournier. Again, the Magic score.
In the fast break situation, if Fournier sees an opportunity for an easy score, he's all in.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Pass to Love. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Passes it to Fultz. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Love the pass to Thomas. For 3. The shot misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fultz finds Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Good, nice job down low.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Timeout is called. First to the game for the Cavaliers. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kicks. You're right. Now Carter Williams. He had 19 points in the win against Phoenix.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Launches it. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Magic leading by 5. And here's Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, I tell you what, for Augustine being as small as he is, he's crafty and he's stronger than he looks, which allows him to finish through tough defense.
Here's Osman. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch? on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Now Nance, following the three-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Pass to Augustine. To the inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Back to Sexton. Beyond the arc. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Augustine. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ross against Thompson. No good from Ross. Tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Ay! Alat.
Here's Augustine. Three seconds left. Misses at the rim. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Magic lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ross in at the 3 spot. And Orlando has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. Ross finds Gordon. That shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
No good from Ross. Cavaliers trailing.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Augustine, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Magic lead by 2. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Gordon.
Ay. Speed. Walang sumusugod. Sad. Di ba? Okay lang.
Jonathan Isaac comes in for Terrence Ross. Fournier's checked in for Carter Williams. And it's Fulton for Augustine. Now, here's Fournier. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
First free throw is good.
Out of France, the sharpshooting
problema mo?
Fournier, an important player to this
Ba't
team
naglalag
because
ka?
of his scoring ability.
For the Cavaliers, Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evan Love comes in for Nance, and Thomas subbed in for Garland.
Wait lang guys ha.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Fultz against Thomas. There's the feed to Love. Orlando grabs the miss. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Oh,
The
yun,
shot's
libre.
good from Fournier. And 11 points for Evan Fournier.
Kung saan kasi
And
nakatingin.
obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Thomas. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Fultz, no good. Cavaliers are gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Sexton finds Drummond. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. To the wing on the left.
You gotta turn it around.
Fultz against Sexton. Vucevic trying to get open. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
Good on the second free throw.
As we've
Exo. Tapos, Osman. Nance Jr. Kunin natin si... Kung ano to.
gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Oh, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And it's Love missing.
Oh my God!
And it's Fultz with the ball for the
Yeah,
Orlando
they love-
Magic. It's a three-point game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Love once had a 30-30 game as a member of the Timberwolves. The guy is a force.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Windler's checked in, and it's Dante Exum in for Colin Sexton. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Fultz the pass to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Vucevic missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Thomas. The shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
And I'll tell
2
you,
for 9,
Isaiah,
hayop.
Gives you everything he's got every time out. Right there, finishing through contact.
Outside Fournier. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thomas, no good.
Dapat diniretso
Tight
ko
game
na.
here in Cleveland. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Here's Thomas. No good on that
Oh
one.
my God.
And Orlando the other way now.
He is
Diyos
just
ko, Lord.
really almost playing for the
Wala
other
akong-
team. The shooting has just been poor.
The
Oh my
shot's
God, oh
good
my
from
God, oh my God,
Fournier.
oh my God.
And they've had
Napakapangit
assists
ng
now
laro ko
in their
ngayon.
last 3 baskets.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Exum. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Fultz looking around. The wide open look here for Vucevic. They get it back. Bamba kicks to Isaac. Takes a 3. They shoot again. Bamba's shot is off. The Cavaliers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. The 3 from Thomas, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Thomas got 7 points.
You know, this guy can beat you off the dribble. He can beat you off the catch. IT's just a hard guy to defend.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals. Of the last couple decades, there have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a
Yes.
huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Three-pointer Augustine. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Augustine against Thomas. He kicks it to Love. Fires the 3. He hits that shot. His first of the night. Now 1 for 6.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Now here is Augustine. Ross with it.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Love. And Love with a second chance point. Love's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, and his offensive rebounding numbers have dropped off a little bit the last few years, but Love still works hard down low and gets his share of putbacks. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Uy!
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Launches the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Augustine against Thomas. From deep. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just one on the basket from Augustine.
You know, that's a main weapon in Augustine's offensive attack. I mean, he's very comfortable rising up from this area.
Garland, and that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very... Okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Zach
It's the
Lapp.
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage. And that should do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Thomas in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Well, Orlando shooting 41% for the game. Fultz finds Vucevic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Now, here's Fournier. The pass to Vucevic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Sexton. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
Fultz, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Osman, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Magic trail by 5. Now here's Fultz. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Baby, foul agad. Lumapit lang ako, foul agad.
Good ball movement here by the Magic.
Silatan, foul agad.
That one from Isaac. Isaac's got his second basket of the night.
And Isaac takes no time getting his shot off. He's got a lethal, quick release.
Timeout called Cleveland.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
And you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Fultz against Thomas. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Love. Thomas trying to break loose. And that one's good. Love. Love's got 11 points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Thomas, that's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Fultz. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Fournier's shot is off. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Thomas passes to Love. No good on the three. The Magic trail by 4. Fast break. Here come the Magic. They get it back. Goes up again. And it's laid in by Gordon.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Outside, Sexton. But they get it back. Love. And there it is for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Isaac misses. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Thomas passes to Love. Back to Thomas. Launches a 3. That falls. Big assist by Love.
1 triple for him in the first half.
Yan, habol.
Now a
Kahit
timeout
napakapangit
called by
ng
Orlando.
field goal
And
attempts
at
mo.
last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick.
Field goal
A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Garland in for Thomas. Then for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
And both free throws good for Ross. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Now, here's Fournier following the miss by Kevin Love. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Garland. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Ball's knocked loose. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Garland leading the charge.
And I just love Sexton in terms of his length on defense. Good at taking chances and just poking the ball away.
Carter Williams, the pass to Ross. And here's Vucevic. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Love. Lets it go. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they pick up 2. Carter Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Well, you've got to respect the moves of Carter Williams with the ball in his hands now. Just so smart at knowing what to do with it.
Timeout called.
Wait lang guys ha. Hingi lang ako ng tulong. Baka sakali. No. Naglalag siya. Bad trip. Wait. Baka sakaling
Cleveland.
game tuloy,
And
laban.
Cleveland making a change here. Osman's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Augustine's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Pass to Garland. Here's Thompson, 13 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that.
Right wing. Here's Osman. He's gone.
A lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
And
live
Terrence
stream is
Ross,
horrible
the
today.
wing from Washington, signed a
My
4-year
God.
deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Thompson misses. Ross with a wide open look. Drains
Oh
the
my
three-pointer.
God.
Ross has got
What the F? Oh my God, this is horrible. I'm wondering why. Why? Stream is disconnected. But why? Oh my God.
points in a hurry. Magic lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
What do you mean you're not receiving enough video?
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Orlando leading. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Ross in at the 3.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
Garland, no good. Orlando leading by 4. Augustine passes to Gordon. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And you don't want to allow too...
Anong offline? Walang internet? Pinaglalako niyo ba ako? You need to go back. You need to go back. Yeah, we're back. Come on, come on. Get back to the stream. For God's sake. F you. Okay, excellent condition ulit. Okay.
Too many of those.
What the? This is horrible. Playing NBA should be one of the easiest tasks my rig can do. But it's not. Why? Why are you being like this? Punyemas. Ah? Oh my God.
Short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Passes it to Nance. Over Gordon from 13 feet. It goes down. Nance has got his first 2 points of the night.
And how about the job Nance has done to try to make himself into a more consistent offensive threat?
Pass to Ross. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Augustine against Sexton. Love the pass to Osman. Inside. Love trying to break loose. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Kicks it to Augustine. Back to Fultz. Bamba trying to break free, and Fultz gets it to go.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his favorite floor.
Bamba with the block. Floats one. Oh, trying for it. Ross, the third shot of the possession, finally falls for him. And now an 8-point Magic lead. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And during this...
I think I know why. Let's stop this shit. Okay.
Timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Osman. Exum comes in for Sexton. And Thomas subbed in for Garland. Then for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ross. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. I told him this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Isaac misses.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now, here's Exum, defended by Gordon. Thomas, it's a wide open look, and that comes off the assist by Exum.
And he's finally from beyond his second 3 of the half right there.
It's Fournier on the wing. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. That one's good, and the Magic lead is
Laban, game.
from Exum.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Odd pass to Gordon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Nance kicks to Thomas. He dishes it to Love.
Uy!
With the
Kabit!
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And it goes down 2 points.
Lima.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Orlando.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. A different look now for Cleveland. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Sexton in for Exum. And a switcher also for Orlando. Vucevic, he checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Outside Fournier. The Magic getting another chance here. Here's Vucevic. Good D from Love. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love outside to take the lead. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Fultz, the bounce back. Outside Fournier. At the teardrop, and it's sent back by Drummond.
The former Arizona Wildcat, Gordon, is a high-motor player who gives great effort out there all the time.
Free throw good, Gordon. And both free throws good for Gordon.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Trying to put the team on his back offensively. Tight game. IT is definitely ready to step up.
Outside Fournier. The pass to Isaac. Outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen. Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and admire his energy.
Sexton against Gordon. Left side, Love. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those
Parang
are the
nai-stress ako
kinds of
lagi.
mistakes
Instead ng chill
that are
gaming yung nangyayari,
magnified
hindi
on
sa
the
ko lalo.
The Magic trail by 3. Fultz the pass to Fournier.
Hindi talaga
Here's
sila
Vucevic. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Thomas. Chalk up 2 there. Thomas got 15 points in just the second half.
And, you know, right there, very aggressive inside. Thomas keeps the defense guessing.
Now Fultz. Fournier in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists in the game.
And really, come on now, that kind of drive is what you love about Fournier. No fear at all in terms of taking matters into his own hands.
So it's Orlando now, trailing by 4.
1 hour.
And here's Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Odd pass to Gordon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Easy to see why Gordon has the
Kaya
ball
ako
in these
nagtitong
moments.
shooter.
He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Pass to Sexton for the 3. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Fultz. Money!
Oh my God.
He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's Drummond missing. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Vucevic missing. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Thomas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The skill Thomas has mastered, driving the lane, drawing the foul, using his body to get defenders to foul him and get himself to the line. And when he gets to the line, he doesn't miss many.
Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Time. Call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Behind by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Love.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Here's Vucevic. Fournier gets a wide open look. The Magic again.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and put some mistakes.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. But
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt. Man, I got to give major props to the confidence of Fournier. This guy never backs down, wants the big shot.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.